In an unprecedented move, the Kansas City Chiefs have officially announced the departure of Patrick Mahomes. The news, which broke just moments ago, has sent shockwaves through the NFL community. Mahomes, widely regarded as one of the league's most dynamic quarterbacks, was central to the Chiefs' offensive identity and their recent championship successes. His absence leaves a massive void on the roster, forcing the organization to reassess both short-term strategies and long-term planning. Analysts are already projecting the immediate challenges. Finding a quarterback who can match Mahomes' skill set, leadership, and on-field vision is a near impossible task. The timing of this announcement, right before the start of a critical season, amplifies the stakes. Fans are reacting with disbelief, frustration, and urgent speculation about potential replacements. Historically, teams losing franchise quarterbacks face dramatic operational, strategic, and financial implications. The Chiefs now enter a high-pressure period where decisions must be precise, deliberate, and forward-looking. Every choice in the coming days will define the team's trajectory, impacting both competitiveness and organizational stability. The departure of Mahomes leaves the Chiefs scrambling to restructure their offense. The quarterback position serves as the foundation of both play calling and team morale, meaning his absence disrupts established chemistry. Coaches face the challenge of designing a game plan that accommodates an entirely new signal caller while maintaining competitive standards. Backup quarterbacks or potential free agent acquisitions must step into a role that demands exceptional accuracy, decision-making, and leadership under pressure. Analysts predict that offensive strategies will need immediate adaptation, possibly shifting towards simplified schemes to accommodate a less experienced quarterback. The timing complicates preparation, as preseason routines, training camps, and early season matchups were all designed around Mahomes' abilities. This upheaval may also affect wide receivers, tight ends, and offensive linemen who must recalibrate timing, reads, and assignments. Beyond tactics, team morale is a critical concern. Players who relied on Mahomes' leadership must now adjust mentally, maintaining focus and confidence under new conditions. The Chiefs' front office faces a dual challenge: securing a competent replacement while stabilizing the roster, ensuring that short-term performance does not collapse under the weight of this dramatic transition. With Mahomes gone, the Chiefs' quarterback search becomes an urgent priority. Identifying a viable replacement requires balancing skill, experience, and adaptability within the team's offensive system. Analysts highlight that the pool of available talent is limited, and the window for strategic acquisitions is narrow. Free agency, trades, and internal promotions all present potential solutions, but each comes with risks. High-profile free agents may demand significant salaries, impacting salary cap flexibility. Internal backups might lack experience, but offer continuity with the current roster. Trade options could require giving up key assets, affecting long-term roster planning. Coaching staff will evaluate candidates based on arm strength, mobility, decision-making under pressure, and leadership qualities. Additionally, integration into the Chiefs' offensive scheme must be swift to avoid a season-long performance gap. The organization must weigh immediate competitiveness against long-term planning, balancing urgency with strategic foresight. Media speculation intensifies as experts predict potential candidates, while fans anxiously anticipate official announcements. Every move in this quarterback search will influence team performance, fan perception, and the Chiefs' reputation as a dominant NFL franchise. Free agency presents one of the most likely avenues for the Chiefs to address the quarterback vacancy. Experienced quarterbacks with proven NFL track records could provide a short-term solution, maintaining offensive stability while the team plans future development. Analysts note that securing a high-caliber free agent requires financial maneuvering, given salary cap constraints and competing team offers. Free agents offer varying skill sets. Some excel in pocket passing, while others bring mobility and improvisation. The Chiefs must assess compatibility with existing receivers, offensive linemen, and the play-calling system. Transitioning a new quarterback quickly requires targeted training and strategic game planning adjustments. Risks include potential injuries, performance inconsistencies, and limited familiarity with team culture. Financial commitments may also impact flexibility for other roster improvements. Nevertheless, a strategic free agent acquisition could stabilize the offense while maintaining competitiveness in the short term. The Chiefs' front office must act decisively yet cautiously, balancing immediate performance needs with broader organizational goals. Successful navigation of free agency decisions could prevent a complete disruption of team cohesion, allowing the franchise to remain a contender despite the departure of a generational talent. Trades offer another critical option for the Chiefs in their search for a quarterback. Acquiring a starting caliber quarterback through trade requires careful negotiation, often involving draft picks or key roster players. Analysts emphasize that the Chiefs must weigh the long-term costs of giving up valuable assets against the immediate need to fill the quarterback gap. Trades provide an opportunity to secure a proven talent accustomed to NFL competition, potentially easing transition challenges compared to promoting a backup or signing a free agent. However, acquiring a quarterback mid-season or during preseason poses integration challenges. Coaching staff must adjust offensive schemes, synchronize timing with receivers, and rapidly instill leadership. Financial implications, including salary cap impact, are also critical, as traded players may command high compensation. Historical examples show mixed results, highlighting the importance of precise evaluation. The Chiefs' strategy must balance competitive urgency with sustainable roster management. Success in the trade market could stabilize the team, maintain fan confidence, and position the franchise to remain competitive despite Mahomes' absence. Internal solutions, such as promoting backup quarterbacks, offer a potential path forward for the Chiefs. While less glamorous than free agent acquisitions, internal promotions provide familiarity with team culture, offensive schemes, and coaching philosophy. Analysts suggest that relying on internal talent reduces financial burden and may accelerate adaptation, particularly in high-pressure situations. Backup quarterbacks have varying experience levels. Some possess raw potential, while others have demonstrated competency in limited playtime. Coaching staff must tailor playbooks to match the promoted quarterback's strengths, emphasizing manageable reads, timing routes, and safe decision-making. Leadership development becomes crucial, as teammates must trust the signal caller to maintain confidence and cohesion on the field. Risks include inexperience under pressure, potential performance inconsistencies, and the psychological weight of leading a franchise accustomed to elite quarterback play. Nevertheless, internal solutions often yield unexpectedly positive outcomes when nurtured with strategic guidance, intensive preparation, and consistent communication. The Chiefs' ability to maximize internal talent could determine whether the team remains competitive. In the immediate term, while evaluating longer-term quarterback strategies, Mahomes' departure necessitates immediate offensive recalibration. Coaches must revise schemes to accommodate a new quarterback skill set, whether that player excels in pocket passing, mobility, or improvisation. Timing, route adjustments, and protection schemes may all require significant adaptation to preserve offensive efficiency. Analysts highlight the importance of flexibility. The team must integrate the quarterback into the existing system while exploiting strengths and mitigating weaknesses. Receivers and tight ends must adapt their routes, timing, and communication, while offensive linemen adjust blocking schemes to ensure protection against defensive pressure. Coaches may implement simplified playbooks, initially, emphasizing high percentage throws and manageable reads. Effective adjustment requires a balance of innovation and continuity, preserving team strengths while accommodating new dynamics. Training sessions, practice, repetitions, and film study become critical for accelerating cohesion. This transition phase will test both the coaching staff's tactical acumen and the players' adaptability. How efficiently the Chiefs adjust their offensive strategy will determine their ability to maintain competitiveness and minimize disruption following the loss of a franchise quarterback. The departure of Patrick Mahomes has ignited an intense reaction across media outlets and fan communities. Social media platforms are inundated with discussions, speculation, and analysis, reflecting both shock and concern. Sports networks are dissecting potential replacement strategies, trade rumors, and the impact on team performance. Fans express a mixture of frustration, disbelief, and curiosity, highlighting the central role Mahomes played in the franchise's identity. Analysts note that public perception can influence team decisions, creating pressure on management to act decisively while preserving confidence in organizational strategy. Media narratives focus on crisis management, emphasizing the urgency of filling the quarterback void. Fan sentiment also affects team branding, ticket sales, and public engagement. The Chiefs must navigate both internal and external expectations, balancing transparency with strategic discretion. Maintaining trust among the fanbase is critical, particularly when a generational talent exits. Effective messaging reinforces the organization's credibility, ensuring that stakeholders understand the rationale, anticipated outcomes, and forward-looking strategy for maintaining competitive relevance. Mahomes' exit has far-reaching implications beyond the immediate season. The Chiefs must consider long-term planning, including salary cap management, draft strategy, and talent development. Decisions regarding quarterback acquisition, player development, and offensive restructuring will influence competitiveness for multiple seasons. Analysts emphasize that losing a generational talent necessitates reassessing team identity, leadership structures, and player development priorities. Organizational resilience is critical. The ability to adapt and evolve amid high-pressure circumstances defines franchise stability. Strategic decisions made now regarding acquisitions, promotions, and coaching adjustments will shape the Chiefs' trajectory for years. Balancing short-term competitiveness with sustainable growth requires precise analysis of performance metrics, financial flexibility, and emerging talent. The team's ability to navigate this transition effectively will determine whether they remain contenders or enter a rebuilding phase. Long-term implications also include fan trust, brand perception, and marketability. A proactive, strategic approach ensures that the organization emerges resilient, maintaining competitive potential despite the absence of one of the league's most transformative quarterbacks. The Chiefs' post-Mahomes era represents both uncertainty and opportunity. Finding a competent quarterback, integrating offensive adjustments, and maintaining team morale are immediate priorities. Simultaneously, the organization must plan for long-term sustainability, balancing roster development, financial strategy, and competitive aspirations. Emerging talent, free agent acquisitions, or trade solutions will define offensive identity moving forward. Leadership, both from coaching staff and veteran players, is critical to preserving cohesion and confidence. Analysts emphasize that the team's adaptability, strategic decision-making, and resilience will dictate success in this challenging transition. While fans grapple with the loss of a transformational player, the Chiefs have an opportunity to redefine their identity, develop new leaders, and reinforce organizational strength. How the franchise responds in the coming weeks and months will determine whether they maintain contention or face a prolonged rebuilding period. Ultimately, the Chiefs' future rests on balancing immediate performance with strategic foresight, ensuring the team remains competitive, cohesive, and capable of sustained success, despite a dramatic shift at the quarterback position.